Okay, look, we're all live. Oh, we can see nothing. The torches are to show we're socially distanced, aren't we? The ones that are close together are family groups. We'll be looking at the stars later. The village Cardaniel are those dim lights in the distance. And here we're just going to have a quick look at a video I made. The light on rock art has really fascinated me for a long time. So during the lockdown especially, I went to my local panels and videoed them at sunset. So I was looking at the difference. So this one, it's almost like the shadow of a man appears. So even the shadows themselves can be interesting. And the impact of the light utterly transforms the rock art. That's kind of like the Sandyman man. So this is where we are now, and this is where the general area of Cardaniel. And this is what the rock looks like from one aspect, and that's from another. It's very strange indeed. It's almost like a big chair. So this is the first bit I saw in 2014 that made me think there might be rock art on it. And it was a dull evening, so there was nothing as good as the visibility as in this shot taken just recently. And then that's the north side, and it does get the light. They're the owner, so thank you, Kevin. And this is what I saw the very first time I saw the rock art. And in different lights, it's utterly different. So it can be a cold kind of blue light, or it can be a very warm orangey pink light. Really changes different times of year. And so in different lights you'll also see different features. Certain aspects like this is only lit up certain times. It can also look almost terrifying. The sunsets were actually a challenge to film. It's like a curtain setting over the most decorated part of the face there. So now we are in reality. So I'll just introduce you very quickly to some of who are here. So Clare, can we see you? And we need a little bit of light, so we put a little, there you are, lovely. So Clare is going to sing for us some Sean knows. Clare is very well known. Clare Horgan sings internationally, great musician, wonderful family. Her father's on the committee of Heritage Iveragh, and a wonderful man. And then we have Dee. So Dee comes every year to Rock Art by Night. And we'll show you some of what Dee and I found. Kind of after everyone goes home, we go around to have a little snoop. And it's amazing with a rock, isn't it?
It's incredible.
That you can find something.
Yeah.
And then Michael, we need a bit of light, is he and Julie Ormond were the two who were responsible for getting the recognition of the Kerry Dark Sky. There's lots of years of work to do it, and they've been followed by many others, and great kudos. So Michael, I hope, will point out some of the heavenly bodies to us.
Yes.
And then Mairead, COVID officer number 1, with voted best Airbnb in Ireland. Hot tub, views the sea, fantastic. Mairead's the best host in the world and great fun. This is a rock in a field where there used to be a really vicious bull. So I never actually got to come in here. And then one day the farmer was in the field and the bull chased him, and he had to run up into his tractor. And after that then the bull was disappeared. So I came in here, and it was March 2014, and I saved this rock till last. Now at the moment, if you look around, like, there actually aren't any rocks in the field, but say 100 years ago this was all rocks. In fact, everywhere was rocks. In the old postcards, it's unbelievable. If you just notice, there's an electricity pole here, and that pole is the thing that stopped this rock from being destroyed, because it began, the work, if you can see there, it began to be destroyed at one point, just to get it out of the way. Nobody knew about any rock art on it, and the electricity pole saved it. So it's funny how the eyesore, or the thing you might have, regret was there, can be the thing that saves it. And now Dee is going to light it for a while, and we just have the light on, and maybe if Clare sang it would be lovely, and we can just all
Is that good?
have, yeah, that's fantastic.
Shoulder flee nor farige her soul again. You bort me gi the stad of sha fe hori minchin ma soul down the shallow datara marvo stream. Is garga hula natara Gori mordonin the halachas on toruk train. The flab mukri the hatusha the cheese kaloma. The samad and chiri has the child Matisha, Mimirs Nadu, Veganisha, Ismashi, Jenner, Marina, Earn of Pain. Mother Jedin, it's Scarpa, the Vigen Profuma, Jabba, it's the real Arku, is Bonavan, Ground of Valera, the Horgan long down on a fall, gone,
Come on, Colleen.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Colleen.
Oh, Clare, my God, that's so gorgeous.
The last part of that was
The rock.
Malachdius na Haglisha, so it's cursing the rock. Carrig Eileen Iraha, Larhala, which is out here in Bordoneen.